what's up guys, JK Disc Golf here, and today on Tip Tuesday, we're going to see if we can add some distance to your drives. So I have 3 easy tips for you to be a better driver. The first tip I have you might be the most important, and that's analyzing your form. Any pro will tell you that the best way to get big distance is to have good form. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what you need to do to have good form, but because there's tons of better people and better form analysis people out there, videos that you can look up to figure out the best form possible for you. But what I will say is you need to be able to feel comfortable in your form, and you need to be able to do it consistently. Those are 2 things to make sure that you can add easy distance to your drives. Some great videos to check out is an Eagle McMahon or Simon Lizotte distance clinic video. Some of those tips in there are just amazing on helping you build some extra distance. Or check out Danny Lindahl, where he breaks down some easy steps on how to add distance to your drive. My second tip I have not only works for the winter, but you can still do this in the summer, and that is using a Pro Pull. Not only can you use this during the winter to actually get your motion and your drive set, but you can use this in the summer to work on explosivity and being able to throw the disc faster, which ultimately increases distance. So grab yourself a Pro Pull. It's only $25, and it really builds up the muscles right here, and it really gets you to work on your explosiveness, and which generates a ton of power. If you ever heard of Eagle McMahon talking about how he gets his power, he talks about 1, his form, and 2, the explosiveness and the speed he gets to pull the drive through. Tip number 3 complements the Pro Pull, but also it does a little something different. The Pro Pull mainly focuses on building explosiveness and building speed throughout your arm to make sure you're being able to throw the disc a little bit faster. Tip number 1 talks about analyzing and fixing your form. So step number 3 is putting those together, and that is using a towel to actually fix your drive, work on your drive, and still building the explosiveness. So now with the Pro Pull, you have your ability and you've built up that speed, but now you can set up a little designated area to get your walk through, get your step down, build your timing, and still pulling through, working on that speed. I really suggest this tip and do this along with the other tips, because it really helps you figure out your drive, or helps you figure out your footwork, figures out your timing, and still gets that explosiveness down, which ultimately adds distance. You might not think that just flipping with a towel will add distance, but it really does, because it not only works on your explosiveness and your speed, so that helps you just add a little bit more rotation, which adds more distance, but it helps you build up your form and make sure you have proper form. Because again, like I said in the beginning, the thing that adds the most distance is proper form. Making sure that all your body is doing the right thing to be able to get the spin and the rotation on the disc to fly far. So those are just 3 simple tips to help add distance to your game. I do all these things, and I can tell you that it has definitely seen already a small effect in my game, and I know the more I work on this, the more I think that I'll be able to add some distance. Make sure you guys drop a like if these tips help you, and to subscribe down below. Also, check out my Instagram. It's just JK Disc Golf. We're just hit over 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to keep going. But that's all I got today, guys. Make sure you keep throwing.